somebody at the end of the night?
I've never, is my mom gonna watch this, never hooked up with nobody, okay, after no club because I know my value.
Off the record?
The nightlife in New York is fire because you can start at 6 p.m. and end up like at someone's mansion at 5 in the morning. It's just, the night never ends.
You live in a mansion?
Back in the day, you know when you were like, oh, there'll be like an after spa.
New York nightlife to me is actually getting together with selective friends that I enjoy myself being around and just letting go and just having fun.
When people say New York City nightlife, I think more of downtown. It's not really my scene, so I can't say much about it.
Listen, I got nothing against downtown. You want to go downtown, you just might be a little bit more commercial about what you hear, but to each their own, yeah, man.
The New York City nightlife really does depend on where you go.
So I have a friend who anytime I'm like, girl, let's go out, she always tells me, well, meet me in Dyckman. And then we just go on like a whole excursion. It kind of feels like you're in Miami, minus the sun and the sand.
You go to Dyckman, you're gonna see everything. That's the tate quieto, but you're gonna find a little bit of, you know, everything you're looking for, I promise you.
It's so much easier to move through Dyckman because everything's just so kind of close together in the same spot.
Off rip, if you're going out on a club night, you're spending about $500.
They charging you $70,000 for a bottle that only costs $30 in the liquor store. I don't like that. I like lounges, okay, where they know your money is good and they're not gonna act all crazy about, you know, bottles and tables and chairs. Oh my.
You're gonna get two different type of vibes. You're gonna get two different type of cultures. Like the same thing you do uptown and Dyckman, and you know, you got people hanging out their cars, and I'm F-R-E-E. That's the kind of vibe you're gonna get downtown, uptown.
When you're downtown, everyone's in a rush to get nowhere fast. So it's a lot of honking, a lot of cursing, a lot of trying to maneuver between crowds of people in the streets. So I feel like, you know, the difference between partying uptown and partying downtown is one is more fun.
When you go downtown, you just never know where you're gonna get. You can go to one night and just find a bunch of tourists there and you're like, yo, this place is not hot.
Downtown, you're gonna get more of like a, yeah, you know, what's up? I'm pumping, dude. What are you up to? You know, so if you like, you know, when I'm in a pumpy mood, like, yeah, dude, you know, I go downtown. But if I'm, you know, I wanna hang out the window with my ratchet friends, I'm going uptown. And 9 times out of 10, I ain't wanna hang out the window with my ratchet friends, period.
I like more of a mixture of different things, Spanish music, trap, all different kinds of music. Downtown, I feel like it's a lot more poppy, a lot more like EDM.
As a DJ, you get to touch certain ethnicities and certain diversities that uptown you see more, is more centralized. You know what I'm saying? You might get to the uptown life a little bit more Latin-based. Downtown, I get to see a little bit more of around the world. Different languages, different types of situations. So, you know, I gotta be more specific about what I'm playing. So you're gonna hear different things. You're gonna hear that commercial stuff. Depending on when you at, you might have some hookah, you might not downtown, I'll tell you that.
That's why we don't be going downtown, because downtown, they don't really be having like too much hookah like that. Uptown though, it's like they selling on the corner. Hookah, 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 especially on a Friday night. Damn.
Hookah is definitely not a non-negotiable for me because I have asthma, okay? So it's okay if y'all don't have hookah. Now, if y'all don't have no hookah, which is the weed, then maybe it's a non-negotiable. Because I have my asthma pump, but I'm not wasting my lungs on no damn hookah. Like, that's not gonna do nothing for me.
I left La Marina once, not too intoxicated, but intoxicated enough that I should have known better. I left, and I was with my friend who was also a little bit intoxicated. And I saw a girl in the back of a motorcycle, and she was wasted. Some guys were said they were gonna drive her to her house. And I'm thinking to myself, I gotta intervene. I'm not gonna let this girl just be taken home by strangers. So then they offered to take me home. And I said, well, that's saving me an Uber money.
I can't let this bitch be taken by these strangers. I would go with her.
That's exactly what I did. I was like, my friend was like, we're not going with them. And by the time she turned around, I had the helmet on. She's like, oh, brother. I'm like, we have to stand up for her.
I was out with somebody that I was interested in, or whatever the case may be, and they brought their best friend. Guy from the bar was asking us like, oh, like, are y'all together? Like, y'all, cause y'all should take a couple shots and stuff like that. I see the guy, like, he gave us a shot and poured something inside the shot. So me, I'm like, fuck it. Like, I didn't know what it was. I know that's so reckless. Like, he could get anything and it's not funny, but I'm alive, I'm here, so I'm fine. 15 minutes later, we get to the back of the club, we taking our clothes off. So I got on no shirt, no nothing. I didn't have on no undershirt. I had on my underwear and I had on my socks in my hand. The more you walk down, the less clothes you see. So we like, okay, feeling very bold. We like, fuck it, we here, like, this the energy is given, whatever the case may be. Everybody's touching and kissing. So somebody put something on my tongue. This is so embarrassing, they got me telling this story. Whatever. Somebody said something on my tongue. I'm like, I don't know what this is. It was like a little sour. And then like, as it went down, you literally felt it like dissolve as it was going down. I think it was like 30 minutes later, we in a room and it's like a bunch of orgies going on. And that was an experience, yeah. This is downtown. This was downtown. It's a bunch of
Monogamous, having sex with opposite sex people and shit. These niggas at the club dancing butt naked,
popping whatever that was, yeah. We just kind of, I guess, trying to fit the vibe of like everybody else or whatever like that. So we start kissing, then this other couple came, boy and girl. And the wife is like my husband is not, you know, he don't go that way, but he really just wanted to let you know that like, you're really beautiful. And I'm like, thank you. The more they complimented me, the more we walking over to, I guess, to wherever they was at. So I start getting like really nervous and my heart start racing so fast. Like every time you turned around like this, you turned around like that, it's literally people just going crazy, taking each other down like one by one. So me, him, her, and the wife and the husband, we sit on like this couch and everybody just started going crazy. And mind you, I'm like nervous, but at this point, you know when you so far into something that you like, fuck it, like I can't, like it's nothing I could do about it no more. And we just started taking each other down. I'm not even gonna tell you who, what bit.
Excellent. Excellent. This is the best